Hello everyone, my name is Simran Jain and I'm gonna give you a big sister advice just in case nobody has given you. Here I am being a big sister and giving you advice. So take it. Trust me, you need to listen this in your life because I've seen so many people in their 20s moving aimlessly ahead. So this video is for all of you who are moving aimlessly ahead in your life. It's high time that we give direction to our life, focus in our life to work at our best and stop spending time on the things that don't matter to us. So let's get started with today's video where I'm gonna literally spoon feed you of what you need to do in your 20s in order to give you 100% for your better future. First thing first, if you are in your college and if you're doing your masters, focus on 9 to 5. I know people have said a lot of things that you cannot become rich by 9 to 5, you cannot become this by 9 to 5, but trust me, what 9 to 5 can teach you, no other thing can teach you. You can obviously open a business, but you cannot open a business unless and until you experience it. You should know how the office works, how things work in a business. To know that, you have to work somewhere. At least in my opinion, 9 to 5 teaches you a lot of things of how to deal with people, how to be polite and how not to be polite sometimes. So 9 to 5 is definitely a very good experience that you should not lack on. Number 2 is learn financial literacy and be frugal. If you don't know, there is a thing called payday routine. So what payday routine is, the day you get paid, let's suppose you are getting paid 15,000 a month, then you might need to segregate that amount of what you want to invest, what you want to give your parents, what you want for groceries, what you want for rent, what you want to save, what you want to save for your travel. So you just segregate them into different beans on the very day you get paid. This makes things very clear that the next 30 days you have XYZ amount to spend and you cannot spend more than this. You cannot overspend no matter what you want. This is gonna save you from any impulsive buys. Learn to be frugal. I'm literally saying it in each and every video of being financially literate, but I see more and more people who are just earning but don't know how to manage their income. Be financially literate. Even if you literally earn 100 rupees a month, financial literacy is important. Third, very important and which is very much similar to the second one, know your money flow. If you are earning, know where your salary is going. Know where each and every penny is going. How much you are giving to Swiggy, how much you are giving to stock market, how much you are giving to your parents, how much you are using for auto rickshaw if you want, how much you are using for traveling, for your hotel, rent, electricity bills, each and everything. It is very much important for us to be aware of where we are spending the most and is it really needed? Can I do without it? Can I save over here? How can I save over here? Can this be any cheaper? What is the alternative? This is going to make you more financially wiser and over time this is going to be very helpful because these are the small habits that grows over time and that's going to give you a bigger payoff. Number 4, if you are studying or if you are working in a 9 to 5 or you are looking for a job, you got to make 2 long-term plans. One is of your job and second is of your side hustle. Let's suppose I am working as a product manager. Then where do I see myself after 10 years in the product manager line? Do I want to become senior, supervisor, manager? What do I want to become? So that needs to be clear from the day one of being in the company that what's my long-term plan? Where do I see myself? And if you're doing a side hustle, then where do I see myself in the near future? This long-term vision is gonna push you to do even better each and every day, be it professionally or be it in your personal life. Fifth, no matter if you're doing a 9 to 5 or not, start a side hustle that is independent of you, independent of your time and efforts. It can be starting a YouTube channel, starting a podcast, getting a real estate property, or it can be investing in stocks. It can be literally anything, but an income source that's independent of your time and efforts. Let's suppose you're putting 20 rupees each month from the age of 18. The compound interest is going to be so high till the time you reach 50 or 60. This is not about just investing in stocks. Let's suppose you're putting your efforts in a very small and insignificant skill, but you're putting that effort from the day one of being 18 or 20. Then the amount of knowledge you're going to have after 20 years, it's gonna be insane and you can be irreplaceable by that time. So small actions compounds over time. It can be learning a new skill or investing money. Definitely think of a side hustle that you can start as soon as possible. Number 6 is learn investing. No matter what you do in your life, you gotta invest your money. It can be literally anything. In our older generation, people used to invest in gold and real estate. Now people invest in stock. Whatever works for you. You can never be dependent on a savings account. Even if you invest 200 rupees a month, it is still an investment. But doesn't mean you invest this much insignificant amount if you are earning well. It really depends on the ratio of what you're earning and what you're spending. Next point, enough of knowledge. Now it is a fun point. Go on adventures. I have seen people and I myself, I focus a lot on being productive, being successful, giving our 100%. But what I often don't talk about is go on small little adventures. You're in your 20s, it's never gonna come back. You can earn money in your 30s, you can earn money in your 40s, but you are never gonna be as youthful as in your 20s. So go on small little adventures. But here's a hack. Why often people say no for adventure is because people don't know how to save money and go on adventure. Your adventure does not always need to be expensive one. It can be cheap, it can be nice, it can be the best. And I would say preferably go on a solo trip, because solo trip teaches you a lot. And I know you are responsible for your family's travel as well, but don't be very harsh on yourself and give yourself one gift of solo trip, and that's gonna be rememberable. Invest in yourself, and traveling is one of the best gifts that you could ever give yourself. Don't invest in the most expensive shoes or the most expensive clothes. Wear cheap clothes. Shoes you can invest once in a year. I have made sure that I be frugal everywhere, but I give myself a gift of a trip each year. That's my mantra, and I want you to try it once, because the taste of travel is something unforgettable, and if you do it once, you're going to do it again. On a hike or a mountain, go on swimming. So yes, live your 20s to the fullest. So go on small little adventure. Next point is strive for growth, professionally and personally. Give your 100% in your professional life, in your 9 to 5. Be the best in the company. Try to give your 100%, and even in your personal life. Let's suppose I'm pursuing 9 to 5, but still I'll be very much enthusiastic towards making a new video. I'll always try my best in order to get the best content out possible, and I'm always very excited in my personal life as well. Like if I want to go for a gym, a dance class, I'm always on the top of the world. I don't know why I'm so excited, but yes, I am actually very excited, and I think it makes my mundane life very much jolly. So live each and every moment and thrive to be your best, because in your 20s it's the best time to give your 100% in each and everything. And next point, this is for boys, because I have always seen girls close to their parents, but boys, what's your problem? I need to ask you, what's your problem? Why can't you call your mom and dad? Give your 100% at your family as well. When you're talking to your parents, give your 100%. Know what they are doing, know how they are doing. Life is very uncertain. Give your family, friends time. I'm sure 1 hour in a week is not something undoable. Even if you take 1 hour, it's very much easy to call everyone around you. Give your near ones and loved ones time. I'm sure you don't want to regret in future. So by God's grace, our family should be happy and healthy, but yes, give your time to your loved ones, because if you go alone, you can walk fast, but if you walk with everyone, you can go far. That's the end of the video. This is for all the people who are in 20s. I hope this video has helped you, and I really enjoyed making this content, and let me know if you would like to see any of this further. And my algorithm says that if you have liked this video, you might also like this two video over here, so have a watch on either of them, and I'll see you soon in my next video. Till that time, take care, bye bye, see you, and subscribe and I'll come with the new video super soon. Till that time, take care, bye bye, see ya.